Elegance Mandeville is an artist, pattern, vlogger, bearer, and one part of the Mandeville Sisters, a YouTube canal how explores Vogue, styling, flesh positiveness and invalidity. Elegance, 23, was unborn in a foreshortened arm. Her Instagram life story says, "I love clothing, I include one brush." Her sibling Amelia has scoliosis, a side curve of the spinal, and several of the couple's largest famous videos stick delicate fun at human beings' behavior to invalidity. But Elegance's newest draft, in photograph Linda Blacker, conducted a More Than campaign color. More Than rather than a invalidity is a photo draft starring incapable actors and model in roles how are normally taking into account to non-disabled ability. It features 5 mocked-up movie and Vogue posters, in the conduct roles imbued by human beings who, as the sentence goes, fair occur to be incapable. The spot is how incapable ability should be throw in roles how dong ti exclusively attention on their invalidity. My nature wasn't certain by my invalidity, nor was it though aforementioned, she says. More than newly she has taken into account up auditioning for operating roles since she feels she just gets and welcome to increase variety figures. While I rotated up to any listening, he'd be the identical 10 incapable human beings, so we're each all on a listing, or we're not creature named for our talents, fair our invalidity, she says. We get far too lot roles wherever the just discovery for a incapable artist is a sacrifice or a patient. Artists in disabilities requirement to be throw in the daily roles wherever they depict the tradesman, the mom, the attorney. We're not taking into account a opportunity to act regular letter. Elegance's frustrations came to a chief in April while she located a picture on Instagram in the communication how she was since a slight powerless. I wish to see more than incapable model in campaigns, I wish to see incapable actors utilized in films quite rather than with capable actors and later edit limbs of, or throw them in a invalid carriage, she wrote. End of Instagram position by Grace Mandeville. Photograph Linda Blacker spotty the position and contacted Elegance. The couple came up in the concept of the mocked-up posters and set on conclusion human beings to celebrity in them. In a fragrance ad, Elegance is the pattern and you include to see difficult up you note her short arm vacationer versus her flow, whites gown. A mocked-up romantic sitcom banner features invalid carriage rider and basketball game gamer Ashley Bowman and Elegance's sibling Amelia. Blind pattern, 7-year-old Santiago Ospina Lozada, stars in a mocked-up Vogue advertisement. Time pattern Hannah Fisherman, who is as well blind, becomes Molly Tucker in a scoff teenager AMD. Pattern and artist Nest Ayers features in a Cheat 007 banner, sport a orthopedic foot. Superheroes carry metal all the period, Elegance says. In Mad Max, the major natures play by Charlize Theron but her hands been verdant screened out or a orthopedic arm put in, and yet I own a robotic hand. We requirement to begin consisting incapable letter who are cold, love a poor-assed superhero, says Elegance. Reason doesn't one of the major letter in Murder Eve include a lacking foot? Down there's no cause these letter can't be incapable as so. I get you requirement Hollywood actors, but occasionally you requirement to get a opportunity. Depict a cold incapable man and the otherwise of the planet will get note. The theme of cripping up, wherever incapable bodied man acting a incapable man, is a hot A. The Unknown Things artist will act Joseph Merrick who was unborn in 1862 and is believed to include had neurofibromatosis, that causes non-cancerous tumors to increase on nervous system fabric. He advanced natural deformities to his leather, person, weapon and ended up in a humane oddities shop in London. Lot mind artist and bearer Adam Pearson, who has neurofibromatosis, should include at Loban guest to listening. This job eventually should go to the top artist, yet, actors in the state that hard to depict should completely be the at first seaport of urge, irrelevant of how lot additional force how is. Elegance and Linda's release of an equivalent movie and Vogue Next has been liberated on public print in the hashtag, #MoreThanADisability. They expect it will push the production to get little stairs in the order line.